All right, let's move over to the nice side of this thing. Let's just some feel good storylines in the Christmas season that just give me the warm and fuzzies like my favorite Christmas movie. Number one, that's my guy Joe Burrow doing a really nice thing in a bad situation. Obviously, his wrist injury ended his season a while ago. But every time I watch a Bengals game, you know what they show? They show Jake Browning's family sitting in Joe Burrow's suite. I don't have a whole lot of stats for this. It's just, I think it's really heartwarming for the $280-90 million quarterback to say, hey, your son, brother, whatever, Jake, he's been in the league for a long damn time waiting for his shot. He's getting it in Cincinnati. How about you come use my suite at Paycor Stadium to watch the games? I just think it's really nice. Good on you, Joe. Good on you, Bengals, and Jake Browning's family too. Next up on the list, I got CJ Stroud for being awesome at his job, but also just rejuvenating the Houston Texans. Like, I know there are some franchises that have been waiting a lot longer than Houston to be good again, but it's been a brutal 4 years in Houston. They hadn't won more than 4 games in a season since 2019. You add into that the saga with Deshaun Watson, all of the allegations, not wanting to play there anymore. Is he going to get traded? He finally gets traded. Bad football all around you. A laughing stock of a front office. And man, if that doesn't feel like ancient history because of a 22-year-old kid, excuse me, not kid, that's patronizing. CJ Stroud is a young man who is 6th in the league in passing yards, 5th in passer rating, 11th in passing touchdowns. The vibes in Houston, whether they make the playoffs or not, are awesome. And it's a breath of fresh air. You would call it nice. And I'm just thrilled that CJ Stroud is there to help the Houston Texans turn thing around. I'll stick in the AFC South for a nice job, a job well done by the entire Colts coaching staff. Obviously, that's Shane Steichen, but I'm going to use this time, the holidays, to shout out offensive coordinator Jim Bob Cooter, defensive coordinator Gus Bradley, special teams coordinator Brian Mason. The Colts picked 4th in the NFL draft in the spring. That typically means you're a bad football team. That's why you have a new coach, Shane Steichen. Then they lost the guy that they used that pick on. Anthony Richardson hasn't been in uniform since early October. Jonathan Taylor has been missing for a large chunk of this season. Defense cut Darius Leonard, their stalwart for so many years. This is a roster that the average fan doesn't know. Michael Pittman Jr. is a good player. Zach Moss has been great for them. Kenny Moore, underrated player that probably doesn't get talked about enough. But by and large, this is not what you would call a playoff team. And here they are, firmly in the playoffs, 54% chance to make it. Defense has been solid. Offense has found a way. Shout out Brian Mason in particular, because the Colts won that goofy-ass Titans game a few weeks ago purely off of 2 blocked punts. So the whole staff deserves a round of applause. I hope your Christmas bonuses are huge. I hope you get what you want this year, which is probably a playoff berth. And the Colts are well on their way to getting it. Next up on the nice list, I just want to say something nice about Monday Night Football, because in a season where prime time hasn't always meant good football, there's been a lot of blowouts and a lot of bad games, let's be honest. But Monday Night Football has delivered the goods. And I would know, as somebody who watches it every week for work, there's been 18 Monday Night Football games this year when you include the doubleheaders. 15 of them have been decided by 6 points or less. Basically every week you're tuning in for a photo finish at the end of the game. There have been 7 straight upsets now after the Seahawks went over Philadelphia. That's a record on Monday Night Football. And it started a couple nights ago and it goes all the way back. Seahawks Eagles was a banger. The Titans had that epic comeback over the Miami Dolphins a couple weeks ago. That ridiculous sequence at the end of Broncos Bills. Jake Browning had his coming out party on Monday Night Football. I could go all the way back to week 1 when Xavier Gibson returned that punt in overtime to beat the Bills in the season opener. Every week, it's been awesome. Can't take that for granted. Clearly, with some of the other games we've seen this year, it's been a hell of a lot of fun. Thank you, Monday Night, for truly delivering on your promise for just fantastic football. I'll wrap this up. Guy that's near and dear to my heart, Mike McDaniel, for just generally being a breath of fresh air among NFL coaches. A really nice job of being entertaining. As recently as today, he told reporters that he told his team, the Dolphins, to tell reporters to F off respectfully if they asked about something other than the Cowboys game, if they tried to take the focus somewhere else. He's every week there's a joke coming out of him trolling people on the sideline, laughing, having fun. He's clearly instilled so much confidence in Tua Tagovailoa. He wears off-white Air Force Ones and Yeezys. Mike McDaniel is a millennial football coach. And I'm so excited to think that there could be more guys like him coming down the pipe. It's such a change of pace. It's exciting to think that that could be the future of NFL coaching. So I just want to say, Mike McDaniel, nice job.